And here we are, it's May the 1st. We're looking at coinmarketcap.com, the top 100 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. And let's get into Bitcoin sitting there at the top where it should be. Having gone down 5% in the last 24 hours, a bit of a pump and dump going on. Now, I do state that today, May the 1st, price $8,786.61 will be significantly lower than what we are expecting the June price to be. However, I do expect this price to pump and dump in this month around the halving time and then to surge again one more time. So Bitcoin, we're looking at $8,786.61. It's gone down 5.5%. We do expect from previous looking at this, all the other coins will have gone down in that kind of rate. So Ethereum, $214, down 4.6%. Ripple, down just over 5%. Tether, a stable coin, still holding at $1. It's gone down, neither here or there. It's $1. Tether's $1. Bitcoin Cash, 255.07, down more than Bitcoin. Only slightly though, just over 6%. Bitcoin Satoshi version, $210. That's down slightly over Bitcoin. Litecoin, the testnet, down 4.41%, so down slightly less. Binance Coin, offering good buying prices at $17.57, down 1.6%. EOS, the hype that never really happened, just under 6% at $2.89. And there you have, going down the next one that we see, Monero, $64, very good buying opportunity. I'm expecting that to be at $500 in the very near future. Tron, yeah, Tron. I'll speak to you about Tron another time. Another notable one, Dash, $83.40, again in with all the same trend, down about 4.5%. USD coin, another stable coin, holding steady at $1. $722 million worth of USD coin, stable coins on the blockchain. Neo, the Chinese Ethereum, that's still down. Zcash, privacy coin, 46. I'd say that's also a fairly decent buy, but I would prefer to purchase Monero or Dash than before that. Dogecoin, the joke coin, again down in a similar kind of rate as Bitcoin. Basic attention token, when I use the Brave browser, basic attention token, only down just under 2%. That works well in its own little ecosphere on the Brave browser. I do advise you to get a Brave browser, get off Google and go on to Brave browser and use it in association with DuckDuckGo as your search engine to keep yourself anonymous and your data safe and private. Also look at using things like Proton Mail to move your mail away from Gmail. VE Chain. Yeah. Disappointed me that one. I was hyped up on that last year. The Bitcoin Gold, a project that just tacked onto Bitcoin. No one's got any confidence in it. Binance USD. Binance, the stable coin, still holding at $1. Irrelevant the moves, $1 is $1. And again, these are the coins in the top 100. Waves token, one project that I was watching, is down slightly less than the Bitcoin amount. So the Bitcoin amount, anything between 4 to 6% is as a market sort of standard for today's drop. Hyperion, now they've made a successful 10%. So they're actually up 17% compared to that of the drop of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin and the market have dropped 5.5%, but that's actually gone up 12.8%. Right, look at about over 18%. I've never actually heard of Hyperion. So let's take a look at the Hyperion project as we've looked at the top 100. HYN, Hyperion. It's a token. I wonder what platform this is on. Right. So we can see that could very well be a pump and dump. Seen this? That's setting itself up for a big dump where people are going to be taking their profits off the table. Okay, that kind of explains that one. And there we are, there's the top 100 coins. So just to review, the biggest winners of the day. Oh, these are all losers. A little bit of a winner. AV 7.3. Is this another pump and dump token? Lend. It's a token. 1,299,000,000 of them out there. Now we're going to see the pump and dump chart. No. Bit of action going on there. Back in 2000, okay. So that might be a decent project. It's a cryptocurrency token operating on the Ethereum platform. Current supply of $1,299,999,941 and no, it's more than that. 703. I can have 70 cents and a third, I suppose. Comma, dot. Right. The known price is 4 cents and is up 7% over the last 24 hours. It's trading on 16 active markets. The cryptocurrency lend. So is this some kind of lending token? Appears to be a bit of a winner for today. The AV token. So let's look for these winners. There's the AV at 7%. Hyperion at 7%. So you've got a lending platform and a pump and dump making the moves today in the top 100. All this is showing to me is it's representing a good buy-in price. Get in now and buy as many as you can. Any questions that you want to ask me, rob@resistancepandemic.com. I will be happy to reply or cover any tokens that you think I may have missed. Now, next, news that isn't on CoinMarketCap.
On the pandemic. As you know, in order to flatten the curve, we've had to turn off the machine. The machine has not been turned off for a long time. Nobody even remembers who turned it on. So please bear with us as we consult the manual after prizing it from the shitted pants of capitalism and figure out what to do next. While we wait, we thought we should have a little chat about what just happened. Scientists had been warning us for decades to prepare for this crisis. Did we? Of course not. The machine said there was no profit in preventing future crises. So instead, most of us opted for an alternative policy. Total fucking panic, dead people and bullshit. Here at the Chinese government, this meant covering up the virus and deaths, disappearing truth tellers, arresting activists while no one's watching, making up conspiracies, making the WHO our bitch, and then trying to cast ourselves as the saviors of the world. Here at the British government, where we spent the past decade bankrupting the NHS, this sentient ham caught the virus and almost died of irony as his life was saved by the migrant nurses we've been blaming for unemployment. In Europe, we care about unity, so we turned our backs on the Italians and said cazzi vostri. In Brazil, where our fascist fuck chop still thinks it's just the flu, we left it to street gangs to protect the favelas. In India, we stoked violence against Muslims by blaming them for the virus. In Poland and Hungary, we gave up on democracy. In North Korea, we slipped into a coma. And in Belarus, we told you to drink vodka and left you to crowdfund your own healthcare. Fajna i normalna. But nowhere has our policy been more evident than in backward countries and failed states, like the US. Here, as thousands of people died and got buried in mass graves, Il Duce left you to fight each other over medical equipment by entrusting it to his little shit goblin-in-law. No, this isn't a dystopian sci-fi flick. This is the result of 4 cancerous decades of neoliberal shitfuckery. Sure, in some places we aren't doing too badly. Here at the Australian government, we shocked the world by not being the shittest for once. And in New Zealand, we depressed the world by reminding you that unfortunately this isn't your leader. But sadly, when it comes to flattening that other much bigger curve that scientists have also been warning us about for decades, it won't be enough for only some of us to get it right. Closing our borders won't help. We either all nail it, or we all total fucking panic dead people and bullshit. Oh look, the machine is almost ready to restart. Before we go back to normal, know that during this pause, we too have noticed the reminders of what we've lost. Time with our children, life returning to our shores, cities and neighborhoods, the sight of the Himalayas, of the universal logo, and of those distant places awaiting us if we don't blow this. These signs of a better world are enticingly close. If only we could just... This has been a message from your local government franchise. Send help.
This is cryptocurrency news that is not on the coinmarketcap.com website that I would like to talk to you about. Now, the news topic for today, May the 1st, is all about Libra. Now, if you're not aware of Libra and what Libra is, the Libra project is a project that was being run by Facebook to create their own digital currency, which was called Libra, will be called Libra. Their wallet software to hold the coin is called Calibra. The regulators prevented Facebook from going ahead. In America, some of the big concerns were they were holding the funds in Switzerland and not in America. That was a big one. And it was a permissionless ecosystem. They didn't like that, as people could gain control of the money. There were other than the 1%, I do believe. Now this is with Libra. So it was It made a big impression on the whole cryptocurrency Bitcoin price. And then when the regulators stopped it, it kind of cooled off. They have just rewritten their white paper. Now the white paper is where they detail the project and what is going to go through with the project and what it consists of, what it's about, for the investors to read the white paper before they were to make any investments. So it has updated the white paper, hoping of regulatory approval. Just to give you a quick summary, if you don't listen all the way through this, they've changed the white paper in a number of ways to appease the regulators. Some of these changes are changing it from a permissionless blockchain to a permissioned blockchain. As I say, this is essentially making you jump through hoops, which are getting ever tighter and tighter. The whole beauty of the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency fields where it is a permissionless system. You do not need permission to do it. To hold the currencies, to trade the currencies, you can do it permission free. I could trade from here to China, to Australia, to the UK, to America, without any middleman, without any permission. They've got a wallet, I've got a wallet, send it through to them. Revolutionary. Well, they don't want that to go through just yet. It won't be revolutionary, it'll be evolutionary. So, with Libra, they aim to build a single cryptocurrency along with a wallet that could be integrated into social media platforms and would widely and quickly be accepted like any other Visa, MasterCard, anything like that. Very much taking in with the system. But the policymakers, they did not take kindly to the plan. So they've changed the white paper, and this is essentially wanting to add a basket of government-based fiat currencies, digital currencies, to hold in their wallet as a basket of stable coins. Whereas before they proposed to use the Libra as the stable coin in that ecosphere, now to appease regulators, they've opted to hold a whole range of government-issued fiat-based digital currencies. Now this is all starting to come together a bit for me now. We have India have got their digital currency. We have China planning the digital yuan. And it did shock me that the Central Bank of England plan to create their own British pound stablecoin. Now we do have other stable coins out there. As I say, Tether is the main one at the moment. I'd say it's going to be quickly rivaled by Binance coin, as Binance is definitely a huge exchange. So one to watch is Libra. Now why Libra is so important, due to the amount of people that are using Facebook around the world. Billions upon billions of people are using Facebook. Once they have permission to use Libra on their social media platforms, the Libra digital currency will become the go-to currency worldwide. All races, all countries, anywhere, anytime. So then to add into it the digital government-backed currencies into that basket of currencies, it's almost turning into an IMF, which is how things are moving here. As I mentioned before, we have Australia planning on making it illegal to use $10,000 Australian or more for any single transaction. Punishable by jail. 2 years, I believe. 2 years for spending your own money. You have to put it in the bank, and the bank are negative interest rates, so you have to pay to have your money in that bank. It's not very much, but when you look at a country as a whole, and the savings that a country has, and then multiply it by that figure, it does turn out to a substantial sum of cash that the banks are going to be reaping in yearly. A whole new system, a whole new normal, if you will. Now this new normal is hurtling at us like a bullet train, very quickly. Are you ready? Have you entered the digital currency space? When Libra launches and is approved, we are expecting the cryptocurrency market capital to go up by a factor of 10 at least. And that's down to the amount of people and demand. If you look at the amount of demand we have for the cryptocurrencies at the moment, people using it, all the people using, well, maybe the same amount of people as live in Canada. So you suddenly add into it the whole world of Facebook users then have a portal to enter and to buy and to trade digital currencies. This will add so much demand, and there is only a finite supply. So we're expecting prices to go through the roof. Now, whether these current prices are oscillating a few $1,000s here and there, if you're looking at this as a 2 to 3 year plus investment, the prices are going to be significantly higher. And when you're looking at putting your money into most other assets, even gold at the moment, you are not going to get anywhere near the return. Now is the time. Libra is coming into effect. It will be passing soon, in my opinion. With these new changes, the regulators will ease their restriction and give it the go-ahead. And the Zuckerbuck will come into fruition. So in summary, buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum, buy Monero. The privacy offered by Monero when the Zuckerbuck Libra coin becomes widely used on a permissioned blockchain where it is highly regulated and monitored by the powers that be. The facility to use a private digital money such as Monero will be outstanding. The demand for that will be enormous. Other privacy coins, Zcash and Dash, are also going to benefit. Anyway, going on for a bit, this was just to add on to our coin market cap review of the day, April the 1st. And don't forget that I've stated that on May the 1st today, not April 1st, on May the 1st today, the price of Bitcoin is going to be less than it will be on June the 1st. You have that on record. You can see my coin market cap price for Bitcoin. I believe the price will go up, be pumped, be dumped, and pumped again. So by now the price is right. And that's it for the segment. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our latest shows. Well, thank you for listening in today, and stay tuned in to make sure you keep up to date with the latest news. All Bitcoin, Monero and Ethereum fund links are down below. Once again, like, share, subscribe, and thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next show. Over and out.